Hi boys and girls, I'm Teacher Regan. Welcome back to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. So we are still continuing with operation sign, but today or in this session we are going to discuss multiplications. And our main objective of discussing multiplication is not actually to teach you multiplication, but to enable you appreciate other terminologies that we can use to communicate multiply in mathematics. How else can you be instructed to multiply? Or how do you know that you are supposed to use multiplication concept to solve the problem that you have? So we discussed in our previous session that there are some of the words that we can use to mean multiplication. Words like what is the product, repeated addition of a particular quantity, etc., etc. So today we'll go straight away to an example. We shall look at an example that involves multiplication. For example, what is the total? Or we can change it. You can say James cow produces a total of 20 liters of milk daily. James cow produces a total of 20 liters of milk daily. What is the total number? What is the total number of liters that James will milk in the month of April. In the month of April. So James has a cow, and this cow produces 20 liters of milk daily. So assuming that everything remains constant, the cow remains healthy, and James continues to milk the cow for a whole month of April. What is the total number of milk in liters that he will get from this cow? So in this case, someone can decide to solve this question by adding 20 liters, the number of times James is going to milk that cow in the month of April. That is what we call repeated addition. So instead of doing repeated addition, which is time-consuming and cumbersome at the same time, we apply the concept of multiplication. Are we together, class? Yeah. So for you to know, you can see that it has not given you the number of days in the month of April. That implies that you are supposed to know the number of days in each month in a year. So our solution, just to remind you, the number of days in each month in a year, we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Yeah, once again, let's read our question. James cow produces a total of 20 liters of milk daily. What is the total? Sorry, this is the total. What is the total number of liters that James will milk in the month of April? So here, the examiner has not given you the number of days in April. So he or she is assuming that you are well conversant with the number of days in each month of the year. For example, let us fill in the number of days in each month of the year. Yes, Paul, January 31, correct? So like I was saying, the number of days in the month of February. The number of days in the month of February depends whether a year is a leap year or not. a leap year. How do we know if a year is a leap year? For example, the year 2024, is it a leap year or not a leap year? Yes, Christine, is it a leap year? Yeah, it's a leap year. So the easiest way to know whether a year is a leap year or not, you simply try dividing that year by 4. If the year is completely divisible, or the digits that forms that year, if the number that represents that year is completely divisible by 4 without a remainder, then that year is a leap year. Are we together? Yeah, for 4 here, 1, 4 into 25, 0, 6. So 2024 is a leap year. So the year 2024, February has 29 days. March, let's go very fast, 31 days. April, yes, Ashlyn, 30, correct. May, 31, correct. June, yes, Paul, 30, correct. July, Irene, 31. We are doing well, continue. August, 31, correct. September, yes, Emily, 30, good. October, yes, Mary, 31, correct. November, 30, then finally December, 31. Now that we know the number of days in each month of the year, and we are interested in the month of April. So allow me to clean this. I hope you have taken note of that. So allow me to clean that. So that implies that to get the total number of liters that James milked, we are going to multiply the production of milk per day, which is 20 liters, times the number of days in the month of April. This implies that we shall have 20 times 30. So the two numbers that we are multiplying, we call them factors. So 20 and 30 are the factors. Then the number that we are going to get after multiplication is what we normally refer to as the product. So let's go do it together. 0 by 0, that is 0. 0 by 2, 0. 3 by 0, 0. 3 by 2, 6. So we add 0, 6. So 600 liters. So that is our product. Are we together? Yeah, so that is the number of liters that James was able to obtain from his cow in the month of April. To finalize, maybe just allow me to give you a question on the same for you to revise. A question. We shall still get to discuss multiplication further under combined operations. So you can just take this home. What is the product? What is the product? What is the product of 1,274 and 39? What is the product of 1,224, 74, and 39? So the key word in this question is 39. So I'm just trying to test your proficiency as far as your capability in terminologies used in mathematics is concerned. Otherwise, allow me to end the session on multiplication at that point. I hope to see you next time. Thank you.